Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this tutorial we are going to be using 2 yards of Ankara fabric and pins and some thread and zipper and measurement tape. So these are the tools we'll be using and some lining. So fold your fabric into 2 pieces, then you are going to take ½ inch and make it a straight line so you can start measuring from there. So you can see my fabric is folded into 2 and I had made a straight line. So starting with that straight line, we are going to be putting band in this skirt. So I'm going to be leaving ½ inch. Initially my band measurement is 2, so I'll start by placing my measurement from 1.5. So I went to the length of the skirt. My length of the skirt is 21 inches, while my hip measurement is 9 inches. I'm going to repeat this to achieve a straight line.
Go, go, go.
So make sure you are making a straight line. And right now I will be using 2 inches. I'll be coming down from the hip measurement with 2 inches and I will connect this line. So this is basically making adjustment for the hip to be able to sit properly in the hip. So now you start by putting your round measurement. My waist round measurement is 6.5 and my hip round measurement, I divided it by 4, so it's 9.5. So you're putting allowance. My allowance goes with 2 inches. You can make yours 1.5, but it's advisable you put 2 inches. And I'm basically using my free hand to connect this. I'm connecting this with my free hand. So for the length, I take out 1.5 inches, which is 1.5 inches. So initially, we are using 9 inches, so I take out 1.5 inches. So you can see I just went on to connect my sewing allowance. So this is going to be my sewing allowance for this skirt, and I'm coming down by 1 inch for my joining allowance because I will be joining a. So we are done with the front of this skirt, so we are going back to the back of the skirt. So now we start by folding our material into 2, then I'm putting 1 inch, 1.5 inches for the zipper allowance. So over here you're going to use 1 inch, right? Place 1 inch and connect it to the hip measurement. So that is what I did here. 1 inch, you can see the 1 inch, right? And I connected it to the hip measurement. That I'm going to explain it towards the ending. So you are going to place your skirt over the 1.5 inches, right? I'm placing your skirt over the 1.5 inches, and then you are going to go to the hip measurement. So now you can see the hip measurement is over there. So my hip measurement is 9 inches, right? So I'm going to come up by 1 inch. Then I'll go over to the waist measurement, and I'm going to measure 1 inch over here, sorry. So when I measure this 1 inch, I need to connect it now to my hip length. So this is going to be our new zip line. So this is how it's going to look like. So make sure you are connecting it in a curving motion. I will show you how to measure this. So if in case you do not understand this, you can leave a message asking for better explanation, then I'll make another video of it.
Go, 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 yeah. Go, go, go. hustle every single day. I'll be making moves till I'm buried in my grave. To the system, I don't wanna be a slave. I've been doing shit my way, or the highway. And in the driveway is a nice range, cause I grind through the climb, I invite pain. You'll never hear me, bitch, nah, I don't complain. Just gotta flip the switch and you can go and obtain anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by that energy. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
I'm going to be placing 1.5 inches, and I'll be placing 1.5 inches over this line, right? So this is to create a new zip line.
Go, 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 go. You got a mind, but even that can change. You can flip the gray matter like some batter in your brain. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past, start a plan, and you find the door. Open it up, and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer, you know.
So guys, I just finished cutting out the lining for the front pattern. So I'm just going to, for the main fabric, I'm using 2 inches as the sewing allowance, right? But for the lining, it's not going to be the same. It's going to be 1.5 inches. So that's the only difference, 1.5 inches. That's 1.5 inches over there. Why for the back pattern, we are going to sew from the new 1.5 inches, which is the new zip line that we just created. And make sure you are indicating it to know that it is starting from here, because it could be tricky sometimes. So I'm going over with my sewing machine now. I'm going to sew a straight line over there, and I'm just marking it so that I know where to sew the straight line. So now we are going to be making a straight stitch over our main measurement. So you remember the lining is 1.5. So I'm going to make a straight stitch, and it's a gather stitch, right? So I'm going to use a gather stitch to run it over that way, while I will still be pressing it again. So in case you're wondering why I am doing this will help me sew a equal stitches in both sides of my skirt. So you are going to take out 1/2 inch from the front pattern, from the front skirt. So you're basically notching it. It's important to notch your fabric to know the front pieces. So now when I finish pressing it, you can see that there is a sewing guide for me. So this is going to be helpful for beginner. Some experts don't really do this, but if you're a beginner, you can try this way. Then you can see your skirt is going to come out well and nice. So now you are going to start with the back pattern. For the back pattern, you are going to be repeating what you are doing to the lining. So you can see this is our new zip line, right? So I'm going to make a straight line on our new zip line. So I just finish making it, and you need to press your skirt, right? So you can see it's already giving what it's supposed to give. This is how it is, and you can see the bum part is a little bit loose there, so it's intentional. This is the volume for the bum pattern, your back butt, sorry. So now make sure so now I'm going to place it open. You can see the right side, so then I'll place the front part and the right side facing it. So you can see that there's a little bit of sewing seam there, so I'll go ahead and use this to make a straight stitch in my machine. So I'm placing it equally. So guys, it's not going to be equal. You are going to be using the front pattern. I did not indicate it, but if you look closely, the front pattern is still having some iron marks, and I'm placing it over the straight stitch on the zip. So you are going to take it out, like lose the gather stitch, and you can see that I have not yet ironed this one. I think probably there was no light. So make sure you are using and I'm placing see, you can see now I'm using this to explain to you. You are placing the iron mark on it. It's not going to be a straight line, so you are using the iron mark to place it on the skirt pattern. So I'm done. You can see my skirt is already coming out nice. So guys, for the slits, because I added a slit on my skirt, so for the slit I'm going to be using 4 inches. I'll be using 4 inches, right, because I did not want the slits to be so long. So I'm just going to mark out that 4 inches, and I'll mark it also in the lining pieces. So this is going to be our slit length. I'll go ahead and loose the stitches. So now to create the pleating for the down pattern, we are going to be making use of 4 yards of my fabric. So this is my 4 yard and it's about 5 inches long. So I went ahead to hem the bottom of it. You can see this is the hemming part. So to make your pleating, you are going to be folding this in 2 inches. So I'm just going to be marking 2 inches. So when I mark 2 inches, I'm going to fold it this way so you can actually see it. I'm folding it this way and I'm pinning it down. So this is what I'm going to be doing. Fold it. I'm pinning down. That's going to be my pleating. You mark out 2 inches, fold it the right way, then fold the other one the left way. So that's what basically I will be doing. So the first 2 inches, you can see I'm going to join it first, then the other 2 inches I'm going to be marking. It's going to be for the left side. I don't know if you can understand. I just went to my sewing machine to pleat all and I make a gather stitch on it. So this is going to be my pleating, and this one is 2 inches and 2 yard of material, and the other one was 4 yard. So I'm going to be putting the 2 yard which I have pleated on the skirt like this. So I'm just going to place it this way. Mind you, I'm placing the right side of it. So I'm going to place it the way I want. So I just place it anyhow, like using my instinct. So I just going to use a chalk to make a straight line, and then you are going to use a pin to pin it over. So you can see that this is the right side I'm using. So you are going to flip it the wrong side, then you are going to, so this is me when I finish sewing it. So for the down piece, I'm going to be putting the down piece now. So you can see this. You're just going to pin it together, and then you have your, so this is it right here. You know, I am going to be using a slit, so I'm going to lose my slit now. So when you lose your slit, make sure you are tacking the place where you lose your stitch. So you are going to add the pleating now. So you can see now I'm done. So I just went ahead to lose my zip allowance. So that is going to be for my zip. So I'm going to attach my zip right now. So I will be keeping my lining for now. So I'm going to attach my zip. So I'm just going to pin it down and attach my zip normally. So I'm done attaching my zipper on it. So I'll go ahead and attach my lining now. But you can go ahead and cut out the remaining zip. So this is the lining. You know, I have opened the slit area, so I'm going to place it this way. This is how I'm going to put it, right side on it. So you can see that I'm putting the wrong side with the right side. So this is the easy way to put it. And you're going to look for the place where you started the slits. Then you're going to place the lining over there. Then you pin it down. I don't know if you can understand, but watch closely. I promise you are going to understand. basically done with the skirt. I just added the band, so you can see the neat finishing of my skirt. You can go ahead and put some hemming gum on this place, or you can use hand to stitch it. But when you're stitching it, don't just stitch only the zip. From the zip, don't stitch the material. But I will be using hemming gum to do this, so I'll do this later on to press it. So guys, if you like this video, please press the like button and share this video. It will help me